break the rules. Chanelly, I break the rules. Fall, I told you. One Chanelly, I'm a mogul. One Chanelly, going global. One Chanelly, his favorite, I told you. Drinking Hennessy like it's Sprite. Hey, hating all bitches with all of my mic. She think she fly, but I'm fly like a kite. I'm so lit, even girls wanna wipe. His dick print bustin' in that night tech. I like that, give me that. Tattoos on his neck. What a hell of a chap. VVS necklace with baguettes. I like that. I'm presidential. White House, I'm influential. Mike Jack. Type shit. 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 Type shit.
Bro, who sent me this, bro? I might bust a new intro song, y'all. Chat, we in the building. Yo, it's your boy, your mama, back at it again. You already know what time it is. The world's greatest goddamn streamer. It ain't even close. Wait a minute. Hey, it ain't even close, baby. Hey, we might make a new song. Hey, it ain't even close, baby. You do no wrong. The chat is strong. Hey, it ain't even close, baby. Don't do no wrong. The chat is strong. Hey, it ain't even. Hey, it ain't even close, baby. Yeah, I'm here with chat. Moses here, Tracy here, I see you there. If the Carolinas in the building, I fucking swear, freestyle off the head, yellow skin, yeah, I'm here. Got green eyes, but that boy drink a lot of beer. I be reacting to Foodie and MF2. If y'all in this goddamn chat, y'all know what to do. Spam a bunch of W, some ones are number 2. I'ma have to be up in this bitch. This is for the crew. Girl world champion, I be the best at it. Y'all can't beat me cause I'm never slacking, bitch. I'm off the top of the dome. How y'all fucking feel? If y'all love a real motherfucker, cause I keep it real. Holla, yeah. Let's go, chat. Let's turn this goddamn thing up. Yo, what's up? It's your boy, your mama, aka Hi Haters, how you? Aka All of the Lights, aka Keep Your Mouth Quiet. I said aka Keep Your back at it again with another goddamn stream. Y'all already know what time it is. Every time we go live, baby. Get your popcorn ready because we the greatest of all time. Let me tell you off the rip. Okay. We got a lot to go through today. Where do we start? Because I got a lot of information. So did a lot of research, did a lot of homework. You know what I'm saying? The things that everybody say I don't do. But let's start off real quick. Let's start off with MFW, okay? Straight off the rip, y'all. This happened today, bro. All right, MFW, we all know have a drinking problem. We all know she's dying from alcohol, bro. She just got out of the hospital after being submitted again for cysts in her belly from all the alcohol she's been drinking. But what I saw today was utterly disgusting. I saw a fan hop up on MFW's goddamn stream. Here we go. knowing damn well this woman has been in and out of hospital, damn near already died twice from drinking, and hopped up on her panel and did this. Can y'all believe this shit? Bro, roll it.
That's exactly. That's what see, exactly. Kimberly, you want to fucking come with me? Sure. I'm not perfect. Right now, let's face to face. All right.
They're not gonna do it. You know they're not gonna fucking do it, so. You have Tito's. Oh, look at you with Tito's. He's bougie.
All right. Are we gonna do a Tito shot?
Yeah, just do a shot because I don't have anything else in here.
Imagine doing a fucking shot with MFW, bro. What fucking world do I live in? You supposed to be a fan of this person knowing she just got out of hospital, almost dying from all the cysts in her stomach, from all the alcohol she's been taking in, and you hop on stream with her to take a shot and encourage this woman to drink more? Man, bro. Carolina said he's also an alcoholic. Bro, what is going on? What world do I live in? What is going on? Why would you hop on a stream with MFW and take a shot, bro? And then ask her to take, what is going on here? Why are we encouraging people that obviously alcoholics, but also not only are they alcoholics, but they're knocking on death's door, right? From all this, from being alcoholics, and we encouraging this shit? What? Let's take a shot. Psh, that's crazy.
But Svedka.
All right. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh my gosh.
All right, fucking, what was the girl like that tried to call me out? I'm like, really, bitch?
Which one was she?
I don't know. Look how cute he is. Hold on. Look at my dog. He's so fucking cool. Hold on. Let me just put him in.
Aww. He's a baby bot.
More.
Okay.
More. More.
Okay.
More.
More. No, I will be fucked up.
Katie fucked up. What? What? Excuse me.
You know it's bad. You know it's bad when MFW have to look at you and say, okay, that's too much. More? More? No. That's too much. Bro, she just got out of the hospital, bro. Man, what world do I live in, bro? She just got out of the fucking hospital, bro. And you out here trying to bomb shots on her? Man, what the hell is going on, man? These people hopping on panel, encouraging her to drink more, and then she gotta stop you? She gotta look at you and say, no, that's too much. That's too much already. Man, what is going on here, bro? And then at the end, after taking drinks with this dude, this is how she ends up. Is this what do these people get some kind of weird kind of fetish or fantasy? Looking at a woman drink herself to death and then in the end just see her plateau like this? What the fuck is this? Bro, this ain't love. This ain't love. This ain't we a fan of you, do you boo type shit. This ain't that. This is something different. I don't know what the hell this is. Y'all wanna, you sit back in her chat encouraging her to drink, hop on her fucking panel, encourage her to drink even more than just the cranberry vodkas that she been sipping on. But you having her take whole ass shots. And then in the end, watch her passed out on her rocking chair. This is grade A content. What the fuck is going on? That's true. I ain't gonna lie. Somebody in the chat said it's her decision. I agree with you wholeheartedly. I agree with you. She's an adult. She should be able to do whatever she want to do. You can sit back and you can watch or whatever, but encouraging is something different. I don't sitting there and going, hey, let me take more shots. When the person obviously got a disease and got a real issue and just came out of the hospital, right? And whatever, you know, she's an adult, she gonna do whatever she wanna do, that's fine. She wanna sip her cranberry and vodkas, that's fine. But to hop on panel to encourage her to take shots, and then she have to tell you no, and then you look at her and say, come on, girl, come on. It's you, you're MFW, what? What do you mean you're not gonna take another shot? That's something different. That's something different. That you encouraging an alcoholic who just got out of hospital for drinking, for almost dying with all the sips from drinking, and you go and she says no. She says no, I don't want to take no more shots because you know what that's gonna do to me. And then you look at her and say, come on, you're MFW. What do you mean you don't want to get fucked up? That's different. What are we talking about here? It's the same with Foodie. Bruh. Foodie, ain't nobody going to Foodie's chats. Well, I mean, there's some feeders, definitely. You could definitely call that out. But ain't nobody going in there going, girl, you better get another fucking piece of chicken and eat that. I don't even watch Foodie Beauty eat. To be honest with you, I tell Foodie Beauty myself that's disgusting. That's gross. How you be eating that shit and you be eating too much chicken. I think even Salah even be like, Ray, hey, I'm finished. I'm done. I'm full. Are you full yet? And everybody kind of be like, damn, you know. But ain't nobody ever. And I don't think I've never seen nobody hop on Foodie Beauty's panel and then have a piece of chicken in their hand while Foodie Beauty's eating a piece of chicken. And then Foodie Beauty's like, okay, I'm full. And then you go in the refrigerator and grab another fucking piece of chicken and be like, hey, Foodie, I'm about to eat this piece of chicken. Go ahead and grab another one. And then Foodie Beauty tell you, first of all, I never heard Foodie Beauty looked into the audience and tell them, hey, I'm too full to eat. And then the audience is like, come on, Foodie, you not full. Go ahead and grab another piece of chicken. You Foodie Beauty. More is good for you. I've never seen that. They do give her money to eat. You right. Just like Justbreezintoday gave her money like $40 to eat one hot dog. Yeah. And the thing about Foodie Beauty is just not the people that watch and love Foodie Beauty that feed Foodie Beauty. It's also the hate channels that are disgusted by Foodie Beauty's eating. Those people are the same people that'll spend $40 to watch her eat a hot dog under a burner account. Remember when Justbreezintoday did that? And a few others out there has been doing that too. So yeah, it's weird. It's weird how these people operate. Wow. How long did she stay passed out? Oh my God. She literally stayed passed out for 15 minutes. 15 minutes of this. It's a sad world we live in, y'all. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. Crazy. I don't cover too much MFW, but when I saw them throwing shots at her like that, that's crazy, man. And she just got out the hospital. That's just wild. But hey, man, it is what it is. But that's not why we're here today, ladies and gentlemen. We're here today because Foodie Beauty is in Syria, and they just had Israel just dropped bombs near Foodie Beauty's location. Now, I'm going to break this shit down, and we got to get political with this so we can get an understanding of it. A lot of these reaction channels and a lot of these hate channels and a lot of these crazies out there, they don't know absolutely nothing they talking about. They just basically see a bunch of bombs being dropped on a building, and they just automatically assume what's going on. To break it down to y'all, when y'all hear what's actually happening, it kind of is going to make a little bit of sense of what's going on. And we'll break it down, but we got to break it down politically so you can get an understanding on if the situation is really bad or the situation is just kind of like, okay, I see what's happening here, right? So we'll break it down, but let's listen to Foodie Beauty's take on it, because I think that if Foodie Beauty broke it down better, you would understand it more, especially since Salah is in this. This is where he moved to. So understanding the politics is it's something that you would need to know so you can get a better understanding of what's going on. But I know Salah knows what's going on. I know he knows what's going on and what's happening and why there's a little bit of gas on this. There's a little bit of gas on this, but we'll break it down. Here we go. Here's Foodie Beauty. Roll it. Political mama.
Yeah.
Capone. Capone, I got to break it down because you told me in the comment section that your mama, you said it wasn't as bad as it really is. So we'll break that down. Roll it.
We were safe in Kuwait. Well, Kuwait was bombed too.
That's true.
It was bombed too by Iran, so not really. Probably safe, well, a lot safer, but you never know. In the Middle East, it's it's iffy. So I just yeah. So when I came here, it's not like I was completely, I see a lot of people saying you're delusional, you think that it's just a picnic there, and I never ever thought that. I knew what I was coming into. I knew how unstable the government, how unstable it was here. There's still a lot of internal conflict, which I honestly think that Israel should have let Syria deal with. Like, I don't think that they should just be bombing everybody.
That's wrong.
And
all right, I'm gonna stop it right there. I'm gonna get to where this shit gets political and where that statement is kind of off. This is why the statement is kind of off. We're gonna play this video right here. Let's get to the news. Here is the bombing that happened right near Foodie Beauty's place.
Saying it was intervening to protect the Druze. His comments come as the United States said Israel and Syria have agreed on steps to end days of sectarian fighting in the Sueda region in southern Syria.
Footage from a live broadcast shows an Israeli airstrike hitting the Syrian army headquarters in the heart of Damascus. The building, which houses the defense ministry, was significantly damaged.
So that was the airstrike. No deaths, just injuries. Now, how this works is Israel gives a warning, let them know that they're going to bomb this building. So there's no deaths. right? They let them know. I know how it works out there is crazy, but the thing is, the new government, the new government of Syria, the Taliban guy, that's the new president of Syria. He's got a deal with the United States and Saudi Arabia. They're all connected, right? Because he's a Sunni, Saudi Arabia is their Sunnis, and America is very close ties with the Prince of Sunni. So they're all tied. They're all tied together. All right. Israel is tied in with the United States, of course. But this is the problem. Okay. What happened is there's a group. All right. There's a minority group called the Druze, not the Jews, but the Druze. Okay. Now, this small minority group lives in Syria, right? And they have villages and an area in Syria, okay? Now, the old regime protected the Druze with the military because the Druze are powerful in Israel. They got power and influence in Israel. Now, the reason why the Druze got power and influence in Israel, even though they're a minority in Israel too, is because they got loud voices. And they're the reasons why Netanyahu, who's unpopular in Israel as president, is president. It's just like, let me break this down for like the United States so you guys can understand it a little bit better. All right. It's like Donald Trump was elected, but he's very unpopular in the United States. But a small minority got him elected, like South Carolina, right? So in order to keep the small minority happy, whenever they have concerns, Donald Trump helps them out on whatever concerns they have. So that's kind of the same thing that's going on in Syria, right? The Druze is a small minority in Syria and a small minority in Israel, but got the Israeli president, Prime Minister Netanyahu elected. So what happened in Syria was the Sunnis, right? The majority group and the extremist Muslims was killing the Druze. All right. They was sneaking into their village and killing them. Now, what happens is the military is supposed to protect the Druze from these extremists. But the Druze found out that the military, the new regime's military, was actually aiding the militias, right? The Sunni extreme Muslims in killing them. So they started telling their people back home in Israel what was going on. And the people in Israel the Druze in Israel started protesting and saying, Netanyahu, if you don't do something about this, the next time you up for election, we not fucking with you. So Netanyahu went over there in Syria and he bombed and he let the new government know, well, the new regime know, if you don't protect the Druze, we're going to keep bombing you. If you don't protect them like you're supposed to with your military, we're going to keep bombing you. So that's what's going on. That's what's happening. The Druze is just a minority group in Syria and they got their own militias too, but they do bad shit in like the outside areas, not the downtown areas. That's why Foodie Beauty and Salah, they safe because they Sunnis. They the majority, right? And they group is the extremist Sunnis are the ones killing Druze in their villages. So that's what happened. And the reason why all the borders are cut off and you can't move in and out of Syria in those areas is because they're trying to prevent the extremist Muslims from getting retaliations on the Druze. And they're preventing the Druze from getting in to downtown to kill extreme Muslims. So they're basically separating the two groups. That's what's going on. So they're on the outer region and the Sunnis are where Foodie's at. So they're just separating the two groups. That's why they can't move like they want to move. They're just separating the groups until they get a deal in place. Well, they already got a deal in place because the new regime worked out a deal with Israel to let them know, hey, we will continue to protect the Druze with our military.
You can be all the
God
things you
damn it, I'm good.
always wanted.
God, I'm good.
Beautiful, sexy, easiest 1, 2, 3.
Just let it shine. 5 months. Go, baby. Feeling oh so silky smooth. You won't get a breakdown like that nowhere in girl world. God damn. Boy, good. This boy good. You won't get a break.
Dumb Blonde has become a member. Your mama is the best.
Thank you very much. You won't get a breakdown like that nowhere in girl world. That's the breakdown. And so Israel struck this building. They let them know, hey, we're going to strike this building. You know what I mean? We're going to strike this building. We don't want no casualties or anything like that. But we just letting you know, if you don't protect the Druze, we're going to continue to bomb. So the new president, the new regime, basically said, yeah, we're going to go back to protecting them. Our bad, my bad, right? Our military was working with the extremist Muslims, but we gon' really protect them like we supposed to, basically. Like, my bad, we got caught. All right, that's what happened. So, and it's even broke down even better here, so you understand who the Druze are. They're not Jews. I thought they were Jews too. They're not.
Streamlabs. Streamlabs.
Pets donated
King
$2
Prince,
through Super
right?
Chat.
Not
Just FYI, there's no such
Yeah.
thing as King of Sunnis.
You're right. I'm talking about Saudi Arabia's prince. Saudi Arabia's prince is connected, has got a huge connection with the U.S. We are connected with Saudi Arabia. And Saudi Arabia and Israel. So we're on both ends, right? We supply Saudi Arabia with weapons and all that other stuff like that. We also supply Israel. So
Bedouin tribes. It's a region on edge, and the bloodshed has pulled in unexpected players, including Israel. Let's break it down. The Druze are a small but significant minority, making up just around 3% of Syria's population. They are mostly concentrated in Suwaida. On the other hand, the Bedouins are part of Syria's Sunni Muslim majority, over 70% of the population. So when tensions flared, things escalated fast, and the Syrian military, it stepped in, saying it was there to calm things down, but ended up making things worse. By 15th of July, the death toll had crossed 300, and that's when Israel stepped in. So who exactly are the Druze? They are an Arabic-speaking ethno-religious community with roots going back to the 11th century. Their faith branched off from Shia Islam but blends in Gnostic, Ismaili, and even Greek philosophical ideas. You'll find Druze communities in Syria, Lebanon, and Israel, including in the Israeli-occupied Golan Heights. Syria hosts the largest population, around 500,000, most of them in Suwaida. And the Druze in Suwaida, they have long stayed independent from the Syrian army and run their own militias. They have resisted state control both under Bashar al-Assad and after. So why is Israel getting involved? Because this time it says the Syrian military wasn't just failing to protect the Druze, it was part of the assault. And
see what I just said. And they were supposed to protect the Druze, but they were also aiding in the assault.
Israel's relationship with the Druze runs deep. About 150,000 Druze live in Israel, and many serve in the Israeli Defense Forces. That shared history has built what Prime Minister Netanyahu called a deep brotherly alliance.
Thank you. Just wanted to break that down. Thank you very much. You can only get that here. So, so that's the reason why I thought Israel got involved, because the Druze were Jews, but they're not. They just got heavy influence in Israel due to getting the president of Israel elected. So that's why he acted, and he let them know, listen, your military is supposed to protect the Druze in their villages and in their area, because like she said, they got an area in Syria. Don't fuck with them. Let them be. That's why they closed off all the borders in Syria so the extremists don't go into their side and they don't go into their side. So that's what's going on. But you know what's crazy about this is I don't understand why Foodie Beauty couldn't break this down. I don't understand why Foodie Beauty couldn't break this down. Because when I saw it and I saw the airstrikes, I was like, oh shit, this shit is crazy, right? I said, oh shit, it's going down. They about to blow up, everything about to go down. But then you find out what it is, then you're like, okay, you know. And then when Foodie Beauty gave that statement and said, oh, why can't Israel just let Syria figure it out? And I got to say this. See, the problem with that is if Israel would not aid the Druze, then it would be a massacre. The military and the new regime in Syria would have just continued to go into the village, and they already killed 300 people and kidnapped a popular merchant in Syria that was a Druze, right? Caused a big uproar there. And if Israel didn't step in, they would just slaughter them. They would just basically cause genocide. But Israel stepping in is letting them know, you better protect them, because if you don't, we're going to take you out, no matter what the United States say or back you up, right? So that's what's happening. So for Foodie to sit there, and say that Israel shouldn't step in this situation, I'm not defending any group or anything, but I understand, like, you cannot have the Sunni group that you back up, Foodie Beauty and Salah, go and massacre a whole nother group, the Druze, right? And they only in one little area, they are 3%, right, of your population, and you gonna just bury them out. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, yeah, and again, I don't back up anything that anybody does, but you got to kind of break it down better than that.
I think it's just they're taking advantage of the situation here, the instability. I don't know. Netanyahu is a homicidal maniac, and I'm sick over USA support. I pray we step in over Syria. Thank you, Deftones Andy. I agree with you, honestly, and
well, again, when you say that, when Foodie Beauty says that, the United States is also in lockstep with the new regime. So United States is on both sides. United States it also funded your new regime, right? The new guy that's in, the ex-Taliban guy that's now the leader of Syria, is backed by the United States and Saudi Arabia. So Foodie Beauty don't want to say it, but she actually got to support the United States, because the United States funded this guy. The reason why this guy's in power is because the United States gave him the weapons to fight off Assad and kick his ass back over there to Russia. So
I think the Druze situation is just an excuse, you know.
What? We just saw it, Foodie Beauty. So you think it's okay for the Druze to be massacred? They already had 300 dead. See, that's what I'm talking about. This is the stuff that's crazy right here. See, when she says stuff like this, and then you find out what's really going on, you think it's okay. They just got their little niche area, their little village, their little area, and the military is the new regime military is supposed to protect them. To find out that the military is not protecting them and aiding the extremists in killing them, you think that's okay? I'm not. That's crazy. I mean, I think every person or every religion group or whatever, if they've been living in one area for a long period of time, you should let them live. You should not cause, just because they're not the same religion as you shouldn't go out into their area and kill them.
And apparently the U.S. and Qatar, I heard from, and Turkey, from what I heard, are supposed to, like, I know the USA is like condemning what happened,
Yeah, they
but
are.
I don't know. I guess we'll see what happens, you know?
The U.S. is condemning it. They are basically saying to it, well, our relationship with Israel is crazy. I don't even want to get into that. That's just a whole nother spiel. That's crazy. But again, the U.S. has relations with both sides. That's why there was not one dead person. Nobody died. They basically tell you, like, they're just basically going, stop. If you keep on going, we're gonna do more damage.
I did slow it, Tracy. Just let people talk shit. Just let people talk. I'm too lazy to slow it more. I'm so.
But again, like I said, Foodie Beauty and Salah, they're the majority. They're Sunnis. They're the 70%. In the area that they're in, where they live at with themselves and their people, they're good. Right? So they're good. But when you go out, if they went into the Droves area in the outer rim, then they would come into problems. But like I said, again, when you're a Taliban leader, right? When you're an ex-Taliban leader, right? And you quit the Taliban and you become president of a country, and then you bring in all your homeboys, you bring all of your ex-gang members into your cabinet, and you tell your ex-gang members, like, okay, we not banging no more. And some of them just can't get banging out of their system. You're gonna run into issues. That's why this is a disaster. See, the leader, he wants everything to be kumbaya and have everybody be good with each other. But it's his homeboys that he brought in that are like, all right, cool, we'll be cool. Hey, go kill about 400 niggas over there. I'm gonna look the other way. That's what's going on, basically. You know what I mean? That's why you can never have a Crip be president of the United States. He might denounce Crippin', but when he brings in all his ex homeboys from his neighborhood who also say they denounce Crippin', did they really denounce? Did all of them really denounce Crippin'? Or a few of them about the Crip walking low key? That's what's going on. See, that's why you can't do that. You can't, even if you be like, yo, I'm a changed man. Not all your homies change though. And he can't control his homies because he put them in prominent positions. And that's what the problem is here. Because they doing sneaky shit. And then he gotta clean it up after damages are done. And he gotta be like, oh, okay, we'll stop. All right, I'll talk to my boy and tell him to stop. Or look at the military and tell them to do their job this time. He doing cleanup work on aisle 9, aisle 8, aisle 7, and it's just a clusterfuck. In the end, it's just going to be like, okay, now we need a regime change. This ain't working. We gonna need and when that happens, that's when the military is going to be like, nah, we like this guy. And then other entities are gonna be like, okay, we want them out. And then that's when the shit is gonna that's when the shit's gonna hit the fan. And see, Foodie Beauty's in a bad position because when shit hits the fan, it's gonna be chaos. She don't even know what she's entered herself into. You cannot go to a war-torn country that just got in position, and then they can't really get them. I don't know how to. It's too crazy. Some vlogger explained it. He explained, he's like, dude, it's crazy. But anyway. Yeah, they think what they think they know Foodie Beauty's in Syria. And I agree with you 100%. I think Foodie Beauty's in Syria, but Foodie Beauty is and she could do whatever she wants. She's a grown ass woman. If she wants to be there with her man and she want to die with her man and she love her man, hey, I don't know why people hating on that. To be honest with you, that's the part I don't understand. I don't understand why people hating on that. I seen it happen out here in the United States when a guy's wife got deported back to Mexico, and in the hard part of Mexico where the cartel is. You thought he stayed in the United States? No, he went out there with his woman. He went out there to live with his woman and be there with his woman in that dangerous area. He could have easily just stayed in the United States and let her be by herself, but he said no. But when I look at the comments on that situation, all I see is true love. A man who loves his wife. I see all hearts in the chat. Because if this was anybody else doing that, people would be like, you love your husband. You willing to be down with your husband, even though you're the reason why he's there. But you love you with your man. Because shit, I'd be in a dangerous ass country for my woman. Shit, if there's airstrikes and bombs going off and shit flying off, shit. I'm going down with you, boo-boo. I'm sorry. To me, that's true love. You might say you stupid, you dumb, and you crazy, but this is the love of my life. And first of all, and for those people out there that sit there and say that Foodie Beauty's dumb and all this other shit, y'all the same people that got her kicked out of her fucking apartment. Or not even that. Y'all the same people that encouraged that and did not frown upon that happening. When she was in Canada, doing her thing, making her own food, being alone, not bothering nobody, y'all had no problems with these morons hitting up landlords to get her kicked out of Canada. That's crazy to me. So why are y'all even talking? Why she left from Kuwait so bad? Probably because that pause of Kuwait situation. That's probably why. I don't know. Yeah, we going down together. Facts. I love my woman. Shit, we going down together. Fuck it. Wherever she at, I'm at. I watched the movie Titanic. That's a romantic ass movie. She could have got off the goddamn rescue boat. She could have stayed on a rescue boat and been good. But she was with Jack to the end, even though she didn't give enough space for Jack to be on that goddamn door. You know what I'm saying? I mean, she could have scooted over just a little bit, you know. They could have kind of balanced it. But it's all good though. At the end of the day, she was holding my man's hand to the end. So that's how I feel. I mean, she's a grown woman and she making this decision. That's her thing.
Tired right now.
But I just don't like the politics of it though. I just don't like it where it's just like, you know, you get to a country and then you think you understand the fighting and then you only take one side because your man's on one side. You know, that's like me coming to LA and I have no clue about the Bloods or Crips and why they're fighting and what's going on. But the girl that I came to LA for is a Blood. Guess what? She gonna tell me all the bad things about the Crips. I don't even know a Crip. I never met a Crip a day in my life. But she's been a Blood her whole life, and she tell me the Crips are bad. The Crips do this, the Crips do that. The Bloods are the best. Guess what you gonna be? You gonna be Foodie Beauty. You gonna be like, you gonna come on stream and you gonna be like, the Bloods are the best and the Crips are evil. Because that's what she's being told. That's what she knows. She probably ain't never met a Droove before. She don't know a Droove if one walked right up in her face. But she's being told one thing, and she gonna roll with that. That's just all it is. T-Souls ain't loyal. Oh, and this comes right after the Big D broke up with the Green Peen.
Yes.
Yo, if you guys don't know what's going on, the DD has broken up with the Green Man. Yes, it's official. She made a community tab on it. I would show it, but I probably get striked. I get striked again. All right. I can't even say their name without getting striked. But anyway. Yeah. So the Green Peen is single. Oh man. Is he still happy watcher? You know what? You might be right. He might still be there. Because remember the last time they broke up and he was still on the couch. That's crazy. the way the D sounded, yeah, she sounded like, but again, were any of us surprised? We were looking at y'all relationship and we was going, this shit is just made believe. This shit is the most made believe bullshit we've ever seen. If you want to talk about fake, because so many people focus on Foodie Beauty and her relationships, what we were seeing that was going on in that kitchen and how she was so fucking everything that he did was right. We saw how fake that was. We saw how all you wanted to do was please that man, make him happy. Eating his disgusting food, eating his food alone just told me you wasn't keeping it real. Because somebody keeping it real would have said, fuck that. This shit is disgusting. I saw that man put beans on top of tater tots and do some weird ass sauce on top of it. Beans on top of tater tots. Bruh. What? Beans and tater tots? And she ate that shit and she was like, this shit's good. And I looked at that and I said, beans and tater tots? That don't even go together. That shit don't even go together, bro. Oh, let me add some ketchup to this. Ketchup on beans? The fuck? And I know y'all in the chat, that was one example. But I know y'all in the chat saw him mix up some other shit and some other foods that you saw, and it made you I gotta go back to think about some of the stuff that he was making. But that was one that I remembered. And I saw that and I was like, oh my God. This man is eating worse than King Cobra. The only person that would enjoy that man's food is King Cobra. He should, you know what? He should be a chef for King Cobra, bro. If you looking to get to the US so bad, bro, hook up with King Cobra and be his chef. That would be amazing content. Oh, even Cobra's probably be like, what the fuck is this? I'm not eating this shit.
Yes.
I ain't eating this shit. Got me fucked up. I'd rather have Nikki and laughing there back over here. Shit, fuck this.
Members only. I don't think I'll be on very long, but can't even read the comments. Hey, pumpkin pie. I haven't been reading the comments much, like, because I'm just trying to get out what I want to say. Hey, ABCD. So, I don't mean, like, to save me, Larry. I meant just in general, like, I don't know. Alright, so, for now, I'm staying put here.
It's not that, how can people listen? Wait, who the fuck is Alex One, bro? You came in here talking about Rich coming from Foodie Simp? What the fuck what are you talking about? What you came in here saying that we simp? What are you talking about, bro? We get raged at on both sides. That's crazy. I don't even know who that is, bro. I don't even know who that is, bro. Shit is crazy.
Thank you, Witchy.
Oh yeah, you're right. I can't read.
Yeah, I know,
Well,
Nicole. Yeah. Thanks.
Well, good luck on your adventures. Jesus God, I had to get rid of that. I don't even know what that was. Man.
I say, times like this, it's important for you to know your neighbors. Find a women's prayer group or try to socialize. Your normal isolation mentality will hurt you in times like this when community matters. Thanks, SA. No, we do a lot. We're hardly ever alone, actually. And I kind of had a mental moment because of that. Like, we're just never alone, ever. I just don't ever film people we're with, like, ever. So
Foodie trying to say, I got homies. I got homies. No. Somebody said, oh, now it's a hug box. No. I mean, if my voice is so annoying, I'm just saying, if my voice is so annoying, I was just helping her out with my annoying ass voice. I was just helping her out, bro. My voice is goddamn too annoying. Shit, I didn't want to bleed. I didn't want her ears to bleed off. That's crazy. I'm in the upside down, bro. I know if I'm listening to somebody and the shit is annoying. shit weird. And then calling somebody a simp is really crazy. Didn't you just hear that I just disagreed with Foodie Beauty and what she said about the Druze? Didn't you just hear that whole spiel that I did in the beginning? Either I'm living in the upside down or I'm living in the... But you're right, though. I got to start a full-blown Foodie Beauty hate. I got to hate more. Instead of hating for 10 minutes, I got to do a full hour of hate. You correct. That's what's crazy about it. See, that's why I don't like both sides. I hate the side where if you gotta bow down and love Foodie Beauty and everything she do. There's that side. And then there's the side of you gotta hate absolutely everything she do. You cannot be on the fence. There's no room on the fucking fence. When she do something wrong, call it out. When she do something good, call it out. Like, I don't come on the internet and I don't like totally fucking hate the person that I'm watching. I don't even hate the person at all. Because again, like I said, I never met these people. I'm only going off their words on the internet. Words. I never met these people. So I don't know what kind of people they really are. So I don't hate none of these people. There's no hate for none of these people. It's just I watch them, I listen to them, and then I give my opinion and I just say what I have to say. That's it. Easy. God.
Yes.
But then what ends up happening is you got people that watch somebody and then they get an audience of people that want to hear them do one thing to that person. Either hate that person or love that person. No in between. And if you say something negative, the people that like that person, they dip. If you say something positive, the people that hate that person dips. I saw one reaction channel say one positive thing about Foodie Beauty and the whole chat turned on that person. And they ain't never said one positive thing about Foodie Beauty again. Now see that right there, that's manipulation. And then to suit your to suit your opinions based on what your chat or your audience thinks, I don't do that. If you notice that your mama had people that used to like me that don't like me no more. Got people that didn't like me and now they like me because they understand it. They understand it because it's simple. I don't go in and out. I don't go in people's lives. I don't do none of that shit. I watch them, give my opinion, and I dip. I don't know how did my opinion get so strong where people just automatically hate me. Like if you hate me and you find me annoying, you don't even have to watch. I never forced you to. Yeah. That boy is good.
But we are always with people, you know. Today we didn't really because we did.
And you know what? I would honestly be off of here. Bro. If FFG gave her reactions with her camera on. I would be a viewer at that point because I got to sit here and imagine who this person is yelling and screaming at Foodie Beauty the way she does. Matter of fact, I got to do that with the majority of Foodie Beauty reactors. They all keep their camera off and just yell and scream like lunatics. At least when you come here and you hear my annoying voice, you can actually see me. Not only do I sound annoying, but I look annoying too. My facial reactions, it's crazy. But anyway, that's Foodie Beauty. That's the breakdown of Foodie Beauty. But that's not why we're here today. We're here today because, where we at? Because we're speaking on this, so this is a perfect segue. Hug boxes and manipulation. Here is a former Justbreezin mod. Someone who is loyal to Justbreezin. Someone who was in her streams and watched every video. Who was a super fan, but also thought she was a friend. And found out that she was being manipulated. And the person that she was listening to with the Sesame Street voice was actually evil. The thing we've been pointing out on this channel since day one. I mean, we can all hear it. We can all listen to the fake. We can literally watch a Justbreezin video and go, that woman is a fake and a liar. But not a lot of people catch that though. A lot of people Foodie Beauty hate, fog their brains, right? And a lot of red flags would pop up, but then they would just be like, you know what? Fuck all of that. Foodie Beauty's a piece of shit, so keep on hating on Foodie Beauty. But this mod broke away. This mod had to speak out and had to say, listen, I was manipulated. She got me. Here she is. Roll it.
Up in fishnets and a shirt and troll people because bitch, what? She's got so much time on her hands. I know the whole background to that. And it was mainly just to make Now jealous. That was the whole thing. She wanted to make Now jealous.
Oh, so now we get Busy Lil B put this up and a person that put this up too. But now we get why she put on those fishnet stockings. She put on those fishnet stockings to get naked and laughing jealous? You know how down bad you gotta be to show your ass on the internet to get naked and laughing jealous? Naked and laughing. Queen Cobra. Bro, what?
We did find out the hard way. So, like, I don't mean to, like, I was dumb, okay? Point blank fucking period. I was dumb. I was suckered into, like, oh my God, these people are so nice. Because I thought, like, in all honesty, this was how naive I was. I mean,
you thought you was in Disneyland, huh? She got it. When you get into the Just Breezing community, you think you in Disneyland, huh? You hear the soft-spoken Sesame Street voice, kinda. The people in there embrace you as long as you say the most hateful things about Foodie Beauty. It's all love. It's kumbaya. It's a cult. It's a cult. Go ahead.
I learned real fucking quick, okay? I thought once the camera was off, and because for me, once I stopped vlogging and once the vlog went up, I went about my business. I wasn't online. I didn't go on Twitter. I didn't do any, like, I didn't know about any, like, she was like, oh, make a Discord or join Discord so you can come in mine. And I didn't even have Discord. The only reason why I created it was to be a part of their Discord. And I was just like, oh, okay. And then I created mine. And I thought that these people were genuinely nice. And I would tell.
See, that's why it's a cult. Because the difference between me and Just Breezing is when I cut off my stream, there's no other communication. I don't have a Discord where I talk to all my fans and and all these people, and then we go and we talk about what we saw in the stream, or we and we chop it up and talk shit about people behind their backs. We don't do that here. When the stream is off, we come back the next day or the next day and we talk here. We talk publicly so you can see it, right? Do I get a few DMs about, did you watch this video? Did you see this person? Oh, you should react to this. I get a few of those. But everything I say to people or said to people is what I say to you guys here. But when you're in a cult, hey, come off stream real quick. Join the Discord so we can talk about this other kind of stuff. And then we can do this. And then when they have a falling out with you, they can expose you like this mod is doing. We had deep conversations. She told me everything about this.
Tell her. Like, again, I was blinded. I was blindsided by the fake niceness, the fake, like, oh my God, like, oh, they're doing this, they're oh, they're always attacking me, and I'm not like, and even in like the Discord, she would just play it off like, I don't know what they're doing, and and then it's like, but then she's plotting on the private tabs that not everybody has access to.
Oh.
And you can't, like, only the select few can get in. Okay, like that shit was true. Okay, she has all kinds of different private tabs.
Oh.
You're only allowed in certain parts of the Discord, depending on who you are.
Oh.
Like, it is what it is. Because I was in a mod chat tab that nobody else had access to. Unless you were a mod or unless she liked you enough.
Bro, she be on some secret ass shit, bro. She be on some secret ass fucking Mission Impossible shit. This person who claimed to have a life but got secret tabs with different people to talk about different people. Man.
And the shit talking and the shit stirring and the mean girl behavior and this and that. Like, let me tell you, I rode hard for her because I was blinded by the fucking light and I was blinded by her kindness. And I thought like, oh, like, these people are just so fucked up. Like, why are they, see, confirmation, because he was in there with me. That's what I'm saying. To make Nell jealous with a fucking nice woman wouldn't. Nell is not a sick. Nell is a very sick person. She definitely, like, I'm not saying this, like, she definitely needs to be institutionalized. Like, I'm sure she could, like, probably recover from her demons. There were people, okay, when this person was getting involved in this particular community with Nell and King Cobra and stuff, there were people coming into the Discord from that area in this other person's Discord. Like I said, I don't even want to say her name. People were coming to me, messaging me like, Ray, I really don't like what she's doing. Like, it's making me uncomfortable. These people are like, like, they don't come from a good community. Like, they're shady, they're this and that.
And that's why I never understood. I never understood Just Breezing's people. Now, I know the majority are there because they hate Foodie Beauty. I understand that completely. They watch Just Breezing because she says the most disgusting and gross things about Foodie Beauty. And then Foodie Beauty sometimes would watch me. I'll react to Just Breezing. And then Foodie Beauty would bring up Just Breezing. And then Just Breezing will get a boost in views and then make a whole thing about Foodie Beauty mentioning her and being obsessed with her kind of thing, right? So a lot of her audience in her chat and the people that watch her because they hate Foodie Beauty with a passion. What I never understood is how they allow Just Breezing to continue to bring a lot of dangerous people around her, right? Like, she would bring in all these people from other community, like the Marty thing. When she was doing the whole Marty note thing and she was all obsessing over Marty like a crazy person, Then she brought him up on her panel a lot. And you know, he was a guy that was sending tow trucks to Foodie's mom's house, right? And did the blackface thing and all that. I never understood why the people that, like, you can watch another hate channel. There's a lot of them out there, but you go on with somebody that's bringing in communities that are very like, then she brought in the King Cobra community. She brought in the Guest Guy community. She was just like doing really reckless shit. And this is what this girl is saying. Like, people would not express it to Just Breezin. They would talk behind Just Breezin's back and say, yo, I don't like these people that Just Breezin are bringing in. My thing is, why did y'all just leave? If you didn't like what she was bringing in and what she was throwing down, why did y'all say it secretly? Y'all should have just been like, you know what? Let's just peacefully just dip. Were they scared to leave? Because there's a lot of hate channels you can watch. And as much as I don't like Farrah as a Foodie Beauty reactor, one thing that I do like is she's gobbled up all of Just Breezin's viewers. Just Breezin's views have dropped. And she doesn't get super chats or nothing like that like she used to. Because ever since Farrah started reacting to Foodie Beauty at the same time Just Breezin, her fucking numbers are fucking... And I'm predicting this, chat. Just Breezin's going to find a reason to fight with Farrah. She's going to find a reason. Because she's noticing that too. She tries to go on off-putting times as her, but their timeline always collides. Yeah, I'm good at this.
And now they're coming up in the Discord. I went to her and I said, hey, listen, you know, people are freaking out. You have these people coming into Discord from this community and they're like bad news bears. Like, you know, they come from a bad news bears area. Like, there's people who are very, very, like, they're concerned about these people coming in. And she's just like, oh, you know, okay, well, I thank you for your concern, but, you know, we're just adding them to a particular tab. So they only have access to, like, general and to the one tab and blah, blah, blah. They don't have access. Like, this, blah, blah, blah. I was like, okay. And I was like, well, maybe you should make that known because people are coming to me with concerns and, like, whatever. I even went to her. Okay, there's another creator. I don't have any beef with any of these people, okay? But Jessica Messica. Everything that happened to her was Jessica Messica. Jessica Messica did this, and Jessica Messica did that. And, like, I didn't know who...
Y'all finally seeing the light on this person? This person's been lying for years. She blames everybody for everything. She always brings up you got to understand, they're talking about my family. They're talking about my child. It's Jessica Messica, Yo Mama, the Busy Lil B, this person. These people, it's always somebody else that's never her. And then she could never show receipts. She never shows receipts on what she's talking about. But she'll just say it. And then these people with empty brains will just believe anything that comes out of her mouth. To be honest with you, listen, like you said, Farrah's ego makes me uncomfortable. At first, I was like, but the fact, but hey, if she's taking a bird out, I'ma sit back. If Farrah is taking Just Breezin out, you know what? You go ahead and you do you, huh? You want to wear your hat backwards? You want to have your mic close to you and you want to talk shit about food? Do you? All right? Until food, I want her to keep streaming until Just Breezin gets so desperate again where her YouTube channel falls all the way out, where she's back to showing her foot to men. I'll take a shot at Farrah when Just Breezin is back to plucking ingrown hairs on her YouTube channel. Okay? I'm strategic with this, all right? No. I ain't gonna interfere in somebody taking all the views and all the money away from somebody that's done so much disgusting things in this community. See, we said the things, but nothing's actually happened. But now you have somebody that's interfering with everything. Do you? You know? Yeah. Like I said, I'm not a Farrah fan at all. I'm not, both of them. But I mean, if they both knocking heads with each other, you just let them keep bumping heads. And then when the war breaks out, because I guarantee them two are going to start fighting, we'll talk about it.
Who she was, and I was just like, I know she came from like the whole garlic bread situation, so I knew that. Like, she would DM me and talk to me and like send me videos like, oh, Jessica Messica's sending pizza. It's always fucking pizzas. Like, why can't these people send her Chinese? Like, anytime somebody fucking sends her, like, oh, apparently Satan sent this person pizzas too. Satan ain't fucking worried about sending her no goddamn pizzas. Like, what the fuck? Anytime somebody fucking betrays her, oh, they sent me a pizza. They sent me a veggie pizza or a meat lover's pizza. And I bet you ate that fucking shit too.
Oh my God, who is this mod? she's telling her truths. Yeah, you got a pizza and I bet you ate that motherfucker too, Miss Vegetarian. She's like a Miss Vegetarian. Somebody send her a meat lover song. You think that Justbreezin turned down a pizza and didn't eat it? Shit. You saw them dry ass cold cuts that she ate on Christmas Eve? she ain't turning down no pizza. Shit. I almost choked just watching those goddamn cold cuts on that damn table. All right? I needed water after just looking at it. You think she turned it down to meat lovers? Shit.
Shut the fuck up. Anyway, it's always pizza. I remember you rode hard, but I feel like you always had yourself accountable. Breezy would never admit to that shit as a woman and apologize. I know. See, where the hell's my dinner? Where's my pizza? Send me a pizza. Send me a pizza. But yeah, like, it's always, it's the pattern of behavior. But so here's the thing. I was always very adamant about, I'm not fighting people's battles. I was like, whatever goes on between you, she admits to eating pizza. Does she? Well, you know, she claims she's, you know, vegan, whatever. I'm sure she is, whatever.
You think Justbreezin is vegan?
Stop the cap.
Absolutely not. So yeah. So now that was Justbreezin's mod, but now Justbreezin's mods are coming out and they're exposing Justbreezin. And a lot of that, this is one, but there's another one that's coming out too. So two of her mods are coming out and exposing a lot of things that she's been doing behind the scenes. And we've known for a long time that, you know, that person is just completely off, especially when she trolled Missy Moo's family's church during church service. That was crazy. That was just lunacy. You know what I mean? She's just an out there. She's an out there person, bro. I mean, but whatever. So yeah. Another thing I wanted to cover. I guess Keemstar got a new show. It's called Dolls. And one of the new hosts on Dolls is Boogie's ex-girlfriend. I mean, new girlfriend. And this is her. And I just got to show this part. Look at when Boogie walks in the room, bro.
I am so excited about that game.
Dude.
I got to ask this question, ladies. What about this man that you find attractive? The man's ankles are black, bro. He's not getting circulation to his feet. Bro. What, if anything, about this man that you find attractive? And the fact that this man walks around like this, bruh, ain't no way. I know y'all say there's somebody for everybody, but damn. This man don't even look like he care anymore, bro. I can smell him through my monitor. The man's ankles is black, bro. The fuck is this? He gotta wear, bro, the shorts that he gotta wear, bro. Look at this, man, come on, bro. That's out of control. And ma'am, you about, what, 85 pounds? The leg about to fall, bro. I'm telling you. Go ahead.
This new fucking Donkey Kong is a Game of the Year contender. They did something no game's ever done. I've always wanted to do. You know how Minecraft is made out of like voxels, like the little individual boxes or whatever? They basically...
That man do got a C cup, bro. I mean, can he put a bra on or something like that? Is that even... Should he even walk out like that? Can he put a bra on? This dude is comfortable. And then we back at it again. The freak offs. Keem's newest host doesn't know what she's doing. Again, he just picks people because I don't know. So she makes all kinds of mistakes during the stream, and then she proceeds to cry. Roll it.
Okay, this isn't working.
Oh.
I'm not happy.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
What's not working? Are you able to talk about it?
Okay. I'm trying to do these deep dive things, and I am new at them.
Oh.
And I am not okay. I am not okay.
Capone is out of control.
I try to put up this big front to be professional and to try to do these things, and I think I can do them, and then I don't know. This is a dream for me. And then I try to do it and I get lost. Or I loop. I'm better at just being there. I'm better. It's just like when Beans was here, she did the OBS part and then I was able to be myself. I can run the OBS. I know the OBS. I know these things.
Bro, fix your background. Where do you be finding these people at? Walmart? I feel like Keemstar just be walking. He be going to Walmart, just be walking the aisles, see somebody and be like, hey, would you like to be a streamer? Would you like to host one of these shows that I have on my YouTube channel? I mean, I think you would like it. I mean, just come right up. Huh? We'll just throw on a background. We'll teach you for 5 minutes. He hired a new guy, the virgin guy that we laughed at, that was doing those weird dances with the police outfit. So he hired the guy, right? This is real crazy. He hired this guy. He hired this guy. Let me go ahead and pull this up. And now we all know he's a virgin. So he starts bringing up women to have sex with him, of course, because, I mean, this is a freak, Nick, so shit. We might as well just go all the way with it, right? Did he freak offs? And here's one of the women that he thought he was going to bring up to have sex with the CD-ROM guy who's a virgin. Roll it.
No ring.
I'm not. I think your standards are too high.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've
Your
got a
standards are
new
too high.
lovely lady up here, Froggy Love.
Give me 1 second. My camera is being a pain in the ass.
Here you go.
CD.
Oh, my Lord. Hold on. Let me get on this side. I want you to. His standards are too high. Sir, your standards are too high. You need to lower the. You need to go under the ground, bro. Your standards are too high. You're a virgin. You're 30 years old and you're a virgin. And your standards are too high. You need to think lower. Yo, you tell it, if I waited this long, bro, listen to me. If I waited this long to have sex, bro, you think I'm just going to go to the bottom of the barrel? I'm sorry, bro. I should have just gave my shit away at this point then. Man's 30 years old and a virgin. He waited. You know, I'm going to wait for something decent, my boy. This dude, Keem, just trying to throw anything at this man. Keem is just like, go right ahead, bro. Go right ahead. Just hit this. I got something for you, my boy. Go ahead.
I got a question for you.
Yeah,
Are
go
you
ahead.
asexual?
No, I'm not.
He's bi.
What's
No,
wrong?
I'm not bi either.
Okay. Wait. I'm gonna say this. The reason I asked that is because, first of all, you don't find people attractive unless you have a connection with them. And the only way you get a connection with them is if you build the bond with them. And I've heard you say this a million times. I watch all your fucking shit, okay?
Oh.
I watch Rewind from the time I watch
Sicilian
Locale
Princess
Live
dash
from the time I wake
TM5NZ
up.
super like you not happening CD-ROM.
Okay, good. Continue.
Wait, real quick. Froggy Love, are you single?
Technically, no. But
She presents
technically,
feminine.
yes.
She presents
I am
feminine.
feminine, bitch.
Exactly.
You see the titties to see? No.
She presents
I am
that way. I'm just saying you
100%
present feminine. That's one of the things on his list. You got to present very feminine.
Okay, my thing is listen to me, CD.
I'm listening.
You're in your head. You need to get out of your head.
Get into
if
your balls.
If you don't get out of your head, I literally had to drag my boyfriend by the fucking belt and tell him, you know what a belt's for? To drag your boyfriend to bed. Okay?
Is that sexual assault? When you gotta drag your man by the belt to have sex with you, ma'am, I mean, what do we... Listen, my man don't want to have sex with me. He didn't even want to have sex with me the first time. I had to drag him by his belt. Ma'am, that's not a flex. That's something I would have kept to myself. Get your ass over here. Give me that dick. Get it hard right now. Ma'am, what are we... What are you doing? No means no, goddammit. I'm sorry, okay? No means no, all right? The hell? She pointed at him. You better bring that ass over here.
I literally had to drag my boyfriend by the fucking belt and tell him, you know what a belt's for? To drag your boyfriend to bed. Okay? That's how in his own head he was. And you're the same exact way. Get out of your head. Learn to live.
Ma'am. That's not him being in his head. That's him not wanting to have sex with you is not him being in his head. He didn't want to have sex with you. He was not turned on. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry to break that down to you, but that's not a him in his head thing, okay? Because a guy, if he alone with you, he in your room or whatever, and he like, okay, I'm cool, I'm ready to go home, and you drag him by the belt to have sex, bro. He's not in his head, bro. He don't want to. And I never heard the term. That's what a belt's for. That's what a belt's for a man, is to drag him to bed. What? Where the fuck did that come from? I ain't never heard that before. I've never heard, hey, you know why you got that belt, right? It's for me to grab you and take you to bed. What? The hell are you talking about?
Have some fun. And remember, you are an amazing person. Peace out.
What am I in my head about?
Yeah, listen, my boy. You go from being a virgin. You go from being a virgin to getting with the freak off master. That's crazy. You going from 1 to goddamn 25, bro. You in the fast lane, my boy. I'm not even in that lane. I'm not even in the Keemstar lane, bro. That's a whole nother lane. That's that Boogie Keemstar lane. Threesomes and weird shit in bed with men and all that shit like that. Y'all on blow up beds, hugging on each other and kissing. That's a whole nother lane, my boy. That's the fast lane right there. I'm not even close to being in the fast lane. I tell you that right now. I tell you that off the rip. Ain't nothing about that nope. You better merge over. But anyway, it's your boy, your mama, back at it again. Thank you guys for joining the stream today. I really appreciate it. Had a good time. Thank you guys for everybody for being here. We'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday, so slow lane. Yeah, your slow mama is in the slow lane, of course. Of course. Why not? So we'll be back tomorrow. I'll see you guys next stream. Peace.
That's all I was trying to do, y'all, is make people laugh. And I don't mind when people poke fun of me neither. Hello. Go get a canine course, so fuck around and find out. And I'm the misogynist, right? But you don't are accountable for that. Hey, I ain't messaging him back. Leave me the hell alone. Use a troll.
This man gives me one more dirty look, I'm gonna get up and kick him in the face.
Back to India, bitch.
Oh, wow.
Stupid ass bitch. Go fuck yourself, DC. Fuck your ass. But he does. He does. You are a skanky whore. Yo, I am so heated right now. I am so heated. Huzzy always gives me the creeps. Fuck your ass, bitch. And I will be reporting you too. Yo.
Hussy, you need to calm the motherfucker down right now. I love you.
What did she tell you? Did she tell you that she fucked somebody that stole my Gucci scarf? Yo, it is so cute. I am done with you, Miguel.
To tell all these lies and get upset because I didn't give him enough money, because I try to help him. Lying about all the stuff that DC and Negs were saying.
Never fooled me from the very fucking beginning. You got a face. No wonder your husband left your ass.